I'm here with Joey Gill. How are you enjoying Tiff so far?
Oh, it's incredible. I mean, it's nice to have a festival in your own home. I've been to Cannes, I've been to the American Film Market and different places. There's nothing like home.
Right, and I'm really excited to talk to you about your upcoming project. So can you give Raindancers a rundown on what's going on?
Sure. This is my first feature film, and it's a spy thriller set in 1940 called The Night Committee, based on a true story. And the film follows a Greenwich Village artist, and the question that, the tagline of the film is, would you betray your country to save it? So in it, it's based on the true story of Clayton Knight and how he helped recruit secretly 8,200 American pilots to come to Canada during a period of neutrality. So they're the opposite of a draft dodger. You know what I mean? These aren't guys that left the war, they came to Canada to join the war before Pearl Harbor. And it's, Robert Budgell, the writer and director, hopefully on the project, has written an incredibly taut spy thriller, a very elegant kind of thing.
That'll be amazing. I'm excited already, but as your first feature film, there's a lot of people who come to Raindance and they're trying to work on their first feature. What would you recommend to them? What have you been going through?
I would recommend teaming up with somebody who knows what they're doing. So, for example, Robert Budgell has produced a film called That Beautiful Somewhere with famed Canadian actor Richard Lee a few years ago. So Robert really learned the paces of making an independent film. And in this case, we were fortunate to receive development finance in the first step. And then, you get your script, and then it goes through revision after revision after revision. And through the whole process, over 2 years, you have to be patient. So it's patient.
You have to have patience.
Be tenacious. Do not let go. If you really are getting feedback that's positive, take it and run with it. So not taking no for an answer. Being tenacious and thinking of every possible resource that you can get to help finance the film. Knowing your government funding bodies, knowing the Ontario Media Development Corporation for people who live in Toronto, it's very important as a potential supporter for your film. Telefilm Canada, of course, is a possibility, but there's also private financiers who are interested in projects. We just signed at Cannes at the festival a co-production agreement with a United Kingdom company called Bond Street. So they come aboard for 30% of the project, and we come aboard for the rest. So it makes it more doable when people come together as partners.
Right. Sounds perfect. I'm really excited.
Thank you.
I think everybody else is going to be very excited.
Yeah, well, next year, hopefully, we'll have a rough cut ready for TIFF 2011. So
all right.
We're having principal photography in the Toronto area next April, May.
That'd be perfect, and you can come to the second TIFF Raindance party.
Our premiere, yeah.
That'd
be great.
I look forward to seeing you then, and enjoy the rest of the Raindance party.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
Hey, I'm AJ Kavanagh, and we're here at the Toronto International Film Festival year 35. I'm with a young filmmaker here, Rishi. Tell us about your experience so far at TIFF.
Well, it's been great, just enjoying the buzz like I usually do. I live right here in Toronto, so it's always good to be in the middle of everything and come out and enjoy some movies and just catch the buzz, go to some restaurants. It's great, I love it.
Now, you're no stranger to TIFF, obviously, being a native of Toronto here. How's the energy shifted now it's come down to King Street and we've got the Bell Light Box?
Well, that's an interesting question. I mean, it has changed a little bit. I do live in the old area, around the Yorkville area, and the buzz it's a little bit different. But I am excited about the new thing, about the new light box. It's a great location, and I think it'll take probably just this year to make that adjustment period. But I think after that it'll be fun.
Excellent. Now, Raindance is all about supporting young filmmakers. Tell me about your story and your current projects.
Okay. Well, I'm actually an engineer by trade, but my heart has always been in film. And just last year, I decided to make the full transition to being a filmmaker, and wrote and directed my first feature movie this summer, which has been completed. And so I'm just in the process of getting that out there now. And in terms of current projects, I'm working on a couple of scripts, and I want to start shooting again in Christmas. I just want to keep on doing it, and just get my name out there and get my movies out there, and yeah.
And the Toronto International Film Festival is absolutely the place to be for someone like yourself. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, definitely. I mean, it's great. Like, the amount of exposure that you get here, it's become, I mean, as far as I know, the second biggest film festival after Cannes, which is amazing, and it's right in my backyard. And it's really great. I mean, it's a great experience, and people are very friendly, approachable, and it's a good place to be, definitely.
Well, we've got to look out for you, because one day soon we're going to see your film at the Toronto International Film Festival.
Yes.
Thanks so much very much for joining us today. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Great. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
I'm here with Cindy at the Toronto International Film Festival Year 35. Cindy, welcome to Tiff.
Thank you for having me.
Excellent. Tell us a little bit about your current projects and what you're working on right now, because I know Raindance is all about supporting young filmmakers and emerging talent, and you're very much right there.
I'm right smack dab in the middle of it. Right now I just finished working on my first draft of my feature film. I've already written, directed, and produced a short film last year, which is now in Cinefest.
Tell us about that.
Wow, that was a absolutely great project. A 3-day shoot. It was nice and short, just how I like it. Everything couldn't have gone any more better than I wished it could have been. So right now, yeah, it's, like I said, it's in Cinefest, and 8-minute short film, and it's been one of the finalists for Best in Shorts.
How important is it for a festival like the Toronto International Film Festival for young and emerging artists to get the word out?
It's very important for us to get the word out. I find a lot of struggling artists out there that just don't know how to get their stuff promoted and shown and viewed by anybody. And so by coming to these festivals, I think it's very important. You get to meet a lot of people, you get to hear their stories, their struggles, their achievements, and you learn so much from these festivals, and it's absolutely an amazing experience to be here. For sure.
And it's a great inspiration too, because there's a lot of really prominent film actors and directors that are coming here. We can learn a lot from them too.
Yes, you definitely can. Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. So tell us about your journey in terms of becoming a filmmaker and getting yourself and your work out there.
Well, my journey as a filmmaker has been short so far. I've been in and out of it since I was maybe 13, 14 years old, but never fully submerged like I am right now. It's been actually pretty smooth so far. Keep my fingers crossed. Everybody I've been meeting has been absolutely fantastic. Everybody I've worked with has been absolutely fantastic. It's making this journey one of the best experiences I've ever had in my life.
Any advice for young Canadian writers out there?
Don't stop. Just keep going. Things are going to come your way that you're not going to like, that you're not going to love. You're going to run into people that you can't stand. But you know what? Just keep going. Follow your dreams. Do whatever it takes to get your story out there.
Excellent. Well, look, we want you to have fun at the Raindance party tonight. Thank you so much for joining us, and best of luck with your ventures.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Great.
Alright, welcome to Tiff and the Raindance party.
Awesome.
You having a good time?
I'm having an amazing time.
What is your experience with Tiff so far?
Well, the thing is that Toronto's my home, but I've been living in New York for the last 10 years. So this is like coming home. So it's like people have thrown a party for me. That's what it feels like. But it's great. I've been able to see some films and go to amazing workshops, and the festival has so grown since the last time I was here. I'm very proud to be a Torontonian.
Yeah, I feel everyone's feeling that sense of pride. I think would you say that's an important reason to have it here and support the.
Absolutely. I mean, Toronto is the place to be. It's where the cultural center of Canada. Sorry, other cities. And so so it makes sense for it to be.
Now I'm really excited to hear about the projects you're doing right now and what we can expect to see from you soon.
Okay, we have just started shooting the second season of Rookie Blue, which is the #1 show in Canada and the #1 summer show in the States.
For a good reason, you are amazing.
Thank you very much, and that's awesome. I finished 5 seasons of The Wire a couple years back, and I'm executive producing now, so I'm moving into producing.
How is that? How is that as a switch?
Oh my gosh, it's what? As an actor, you think it's all about you. As a producer, you realize that acting has about this much to do with the whole project as a whole. So you realize it takes a village basically to do any piece of film or TV. So it's great. I have mucho appreciation for producers.
So as someone who has transcended several roles, do you have any advice and parting words for our rain dancers out there?
Do you, be you, bring you to the party, because everybody's going to bring their own take, so you want to bring the best you, and if that's going to work for that role, then you're going to be the one they choose. Don't try and be what you think they want, because half the time they don't. They're waiting for you.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for talking to us, and enjoy the rest of the party.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm AJ at the Toronto International Film Festival Year 35, and I'm here with a couple of great filmmakers here. Film is what it's all about. Welcome to Tiff.
Thank you very much, AJ.
Tell us a little bit about your current project.
Our current project is called Skinning the Cat. It is based on a stage play that Matt and I did together for the Hamilton Fringe Festival a few years ago, and we thought it would make a great movie with a great audience response. So we got the plan together and decided to make a movie.
How do you make the transition as an actor, Matt, from play to movie?
Well, you have to be a lot smaller, that's for sure. I rely on my director a lot. We worked the play in rehearsal as a play, and then when we staged it. But then when we went to camera, we actually spent probably 2 weeks rehearsing it just for camera.
And as a director, what was the production process like for you?
It was a thrill. I have to say, it was actually my first feature. I've been doing theater direction for a long time, so it's my first film. It was a thrill to be on set. I feel like I had a bit of a rough start, but I kind of found my feet pretty quickly and adapted the medium pretty well.
Excellent. Now, Raindance is all about new and emerging actors and getting them trained in their craft. How important is that for you as a young actor?
Well, I think it's important to support each other, that's for sure. I mean, that's why we're here. We feel lucky that we're just even allowed in the door. I think that functions like this are important for people to network and meet each other and support each other.
Excellent, and that's what the Toronto International Film Festival is all about, getting the word out there. How important is it for you to get your product out there and to get the word out there at a venue like this?
That's extremely important. I mean, because we want to sell our film, so not so we can just make money about it, so we can make more films. I mean, we want to be filmmakers, we're storytellers. We want to keep applying our craft, keep doing what we're doing.
Absolutely. And as a young actor, I mean, any words of advice for people that are looking at this now and trying to break into the industry?
Well, it's a lot of work. I mean, that's why Jeff and I are here today, because we weren't getting very much work, so we decided that we'd produce our own film. And I financed it, and Jeff directed it, and worked on the script for a long time. Jeff's from New Zealand and came over here. Making your own film is a lot of work. It doesn't come easy.
Absolutely. And once again, at a venue like this, the Toronto International Film Festival, it's not just about the people in front of the camera, but behind the camera. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely. Yeah, our crew has been completely invaluable. We had a fantastic producer, fantastic DOP, and great audio department. Our music is fantastic. Yeah, of course, it's a collaborative art, like all these things. And yeah, we couldn't have made the thing without a great crew.
Excellent. Well, look, thanks for traveling across the Pacific.
And the movie is called Skinning the Cat, skinningthecat.ca.
But I love that. We look forward to seeing you. Thanks so much and enjoy the parties.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Great.